What's up, YouTube? It's your boy King Tyson. I'm back for to it. Make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you always watch full video.
You're legendary for the parties that you throw. You throw a great party.
I'm a legend, baby, for a whole bunch of things.
Yes.
You know.
I
Beautiful women, of course. Beautiful men for the
said it before, bruh. Mind you, I got a few videos. I don't even know which one I'm even reacting to right now. But if this is one that's about Diddy, bruh. I said it before, bruh. Like, I think a lot of people said it. Yes, there were probably some victims in that without that case, but there are a lot. There are a lot of willing participants who were trying to get her money. Oh, Cassie got 30 million. Let me see if I can get the same thing or at least something close to it. That's what them niggas was doing. Because again, no matter how much somebody got on you, bruh, if this say like this, you watch it right now, especially if you're a dude. This say pistol to your head, nigga say you gotta say we gonna crazy, but not that crazy scenario because we don't want to go too far. But just say pistol to your head, you gotta hit this older woman who's willing. She wants it. She wants it. Don't get twisted. But you don't want to do it. You don't want to do it. Pistol to your head, you gotta do it. You do it. Are you finna go back the next day and act like nothing happened? Hell no. You're gonna go do something about what. Either you're gonna go do something about it, or you're gonna never go back to this place again. No matter how many times, hey, I got this. It's on video. Whoop. Nigga, if you're gonna expose, I'm gonna expose myself. So that's how I feel about some of them people. Some of them people, and then even when it comes to the having the ex workers, them, bruh. Look, even though for the most part you can't 100% tell if somebody is doing it because they want to versus them having a pimp having them do it. So therefore you can't 100% know because somebody could, they could be lying. But just say, good scenario, this woman is not lying. She's doing it because she wants to do this because, hey, whatever reason. How can another human being, especially a man, tell her she can't do that? Like, that's the thing I don't get, like, about when it comes to that. Like, bruh, this is that person's body. They should be able to do what they want to do. But again, this is a crazy world. This ain't a great one, so therefore we don't know if somebody's doing it because they want to, versus somebody manipulating their mind, convincing them this is what they should do. That's the only thing about it, bro, in my opinion. But when it comes to that, bro, but that's a convicted man for having, like, bro, if y'all don't go somewhere with all that bull.
ladies, of course.
Especially when it comes to the traveling around with whatever, like, having them come to him. Was a nigga supposed to go on? This is a millionaire. Are you going to see a millionaire on the blade? No, you're gonna see somebody who works for the millionaire come to the blade to get the girl for him. What? You're transferring them over state lines. Was a nigga supposed to go to Miami to the blade to go get him? No.
We need alcohols.
Right.
Alcohols.
Right.
You need locks on the doors.
Okay, this is sounding kind of dangerous now.
It's a little kinky, but
yeah.
This is all breaking in. We're dealing with rolling thunder out here. So I'm seeing Diddy has been found guilty on 2 counts.
He's a 55-year-old man sitting in a courtroom at 500 Pearl Street inside a Lower Manhattan courthouse, waiting to see if he will die in prison.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome
I don't know how much time he's getting, but
EOS.
I don't think it's gonna be light.
Jake, and I'm rocking with y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're gonna be speaking on Diddy being found guilty, but not all the way. July 2nd, 2025, at 9:52 in the morning, the jury in one of hip-hop's biggest cases reached a verdict on all counts regarding whether or not Diddy did it. The hip-hop mogul would receive a small victory in court days prior when the prosecutors dropped his attempted kidnapping and arson charge. But Diddy still faced 5 counts: racketeering conspiracy, 2 counts of sex trafficking, and 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution.
Like, that's all
Guilty of the
dumb.
most serious charges, he could face life in federal prison.
Like I said all the time, especially on this channel. The now there are some rules that we need, but a lot of times, bro, these laws keep us like we're children, like we're kids, bro. And the laws and the government, them are our parents. Like like again, besides like again, if this was a good word and you couldn't wholeheartedly know this woman, hey, or this man is doing this because they want to do it, bro, you don't get out this man's bedroom, bro. You try to convict a nigga on his bedroom. Now, again, they did say he was having bottles that was laced. That's crazy. You have underage women. That's crazy. Or underage people in general. That's crazy. Like, no, it is certain scenarios that are crazy. But this say if these are grown adults, willing participants, they're trying to frown on this nigga because he was hitting prostitutes, bro. Like, that's crazy. That's like, bro, like, are y'all like they not looking at the people who do film? They're doing you're doing the same thing. You're going to get hit and you're getting paid. It's a job, but it's legal, so it's cool. You date them, it's cool.
But Diddy just did the damn impossible. For the racketeering conspiracy, Diddy was found not
That's
guilty.
crazy.
For 2 counts of sex trafficking, Diddy was found not guilty. And for 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution, Diddy was found guilty. For those that don't understand how seemingly impossible this was,
that's very
Diddy damn
dumb.
near just beat the feds. While he isn't 100% innocent, Diddy could have just received up to a life sentence in federal prison and now only faces up to 10 years. Meaning it isn't even guaranteed he gets anywhere close to that. Diddy could walk with 3 years, 5 years, federal supervision, which is basically probation. We don't know which way this case will go, but we know this isn't the end for Diddy. Nope. And if anything, this is a prime example of how powerful people still remain powerful in a federal courtroom. Diddy's lawyers were able to convince the jury that he was innocent of the most serious charges, while prosecutors knew they had to drop 2 other serious charges in the hopes that one of them would stick. In the end, we've all learned that Diddy is by far one of the freakiest men in hip-hop. But at the same,
if you could, like, again, bro, like, if you really look at it, right, like the thing was it was back page, backlist or whatever that website, right? That's where people was going to get the P-toots. I gotta say P-toots. That's where they was going to get them, right? You go there, supposedly, find anybody willing to do any type of crazy thing, right? But all right, once that got eliminated, it was like, where else are you going to go now? So therefore, I think that's what, I don't know if that's when OF was created, or that's when OF got their spark, because they went up. Like every single girl you know, damn near had the OF link. You feel me? Whether they using it or not, they got one. So it was like that. And then like once people stop being on some, like, all right, when it comes to adult film workers, right? When they stop looking at them like when everybody started being just letting me know, like, yeah, I know who that P star is. I've done it. I've, like, like, basically, like, what I'm getting to is when it comes to the adult time, people are more open about it. People are willing to talk about it more. I like this. I don't like this. I seen her. I seen him. Everybody's talking about it. That's why this case went like that, in my opinion. Because, like, nigga, again, you're trying to convict somebody on what they do in the bedroom. Especially again, once I seen them videos, come on, bro, come on. Mind you, we ain't seen them, but again, you really think that every single person was a victim? No. Was Cassie and leaving that hotel room in the middle of that elevator? Yes. Victim, 100%, without a shadow of a doubt, she was a victim in that moment. All the other things we don't know because we're not in their bedroom. Especially when I think it was one of the dudes or one of the people said like, "Oh, like it was a voice recording of her threatening, like threatening the nigga about coming to the. I think it was coming to the issue or about the issue, whatever. But like she wasn't talking like no victim, bro. She not. I'm not saying that she wasn't one a good majority of the time, but in sometimes she wasn't. That's like that goes for all these other people too, bruh. You can't. What a person does in their bedroom is their personal choices. Now, mind you, it got to be with somebody willing. It got to be with somebody who's legal, and all that. And then again, when they want to stop, you got to stop. Besides that, what a person does is them. Whether it's baby oil, whether it's cooking oil, that's that person's life.
Time, Diddy wasn't found guilty of the many things he was accused of in the lawsuit by his former employee. When it comes to drugging drinks, forcing people into things they didn't want to do, unlawfully recording freaky activity, it sounds more so the ones that have stood against Diddy did so for a Cassie payout, which we found out during the trial was worth $20 million.
See?
Now, Diddy was not found guilty of
Come on,
trafficking
bruh.
Cassie or another ex-girlfriend of his, but he was found guilty of transporting them for prostitution. And even that is a toss-up because the line between spoiling a grown woman and hooking up with her becomes blurred, apparently, if you fly them out or fly with them. Now, this is all...
Niggas, rich people do that all the time, though. Streamers and all, bruh. How many times you didn't see? I ain't gonna say no names, but like how many times you didn't see these categories someone they done flown somebody out, they flew this person out. Like if you meet somebody on the internet, especially if you're the man, you meet her on the internet, you meet her on Instagram or something. That's like these two right here, Diddy and Young Miami. You think she's paying for her flight to come to him? No, that nigga paid for the flight, or he flew to her. And they talk, link, whatever, and then whatever happened. Again, bro, these laws are trying to keep people like they're children, and we are not. We are grown folk. We can, bro. If I want to fly a girl out from Pakistan, I should be able to do that. It shouldn't be, oh, you flew her out, you gave her some money, you crushed, and she went back home. So, and that's my life. We talked, we made a decision, we made a, like, so what? Again, like really look at a lot of these laws, bro, a lot of these rules, bro, like we are kept like we're kids. You can't do this, you can't do that. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, let's say you own your car, you want to blow it up. You can't. I mean, that is crazy, but I'm just saying, like, damn, like we can't do nothing without the law, the government saying, hey, what are you doing?
Breaking news, so Diddy's sentencing date has not been set at the time of me recording this video, but it will come, and I will be making an update for y'all. Now this is major. This is actually bad for a lot of people because when Diddy got indicted, everyone assumed he was done. You're hearing Rico,
not the real ones.
These
not the smart people.
Things. These are like mafia words. You know what I mean? This is like 20 to life type vocabulary right here, right? So everybody immediately turned against Diddy. Everyone that was at the parties, everyone that was hanging out with him, the rappers, the models, the actors, the actresses, everybody went away. And now I guarantee you everybody's stomach is turning. Because this is the thing, for however long...
all that, no Diddy.
Before that, then he'll get his sentence. And if his sentence with the time served is reduced to a point that he can go to a halfway house on federal supervision, etc., Diddy will basically be home. You know what I mean? And
I give it less. I give it this time next year. He gonna be home.
Are now gonna be enemies of his, and I'm not saying enemies in the sense that he's gonna, try to kidnap them or blow their cars up, but the simple fact that if Diddy returns home to a position of power in hip hop and in the industry, he's gonna be able to do a whole lot of shit,
bro. If rappers can come home, snitch on somebody, get a whole hood locked up, and still sell out shows, drop albums, this nigga can do the same exact thing. And again, a lot of people who, again, for them rappers that I just spoke about, their fan base don't care about that. For Diddy, again, not every some people was probably scared to say, "Hey, no, free Diddy, free Diddy." Like some people was probably scared because the allegations. Some people, they just don't want to be tied to that. But everybody was not sitting there thinking like, "Yeah, this nigga is 100% guilty." A lot of people just thinking like, "That's crazy that this came out." But you had to be. I mean, mind you, there are some times where every single person that this person might have come across might be a victim. There, don't get it twisted. Don't make it. Don't take my words and make it seem like nobody in no situation and when it comes to these can be no. I'm not saying it. But in this situation, no. A lot of these people were willing participants. They were willing to do this, especially when the whole thing was about the P-toots. Like, bro, me, me personally, bro, I don't. Again, it's like, yeah, like I said all the time, I ain't woke, but I pay attention, bro. And when it comes to these laws, we are kept like we are kids. You can't do nothing. You can't even though like in certain situations like they are needed. But like, let's say like you want to build a home, city inspector got to come by your home that you're building to make sure you're doing it right and you ain't doing nothing crazy. Like, bro, like that's a good thing, but then it's still like, damn, bro. Like, when I be working at, bro, every time it's a house being remodeled, rebuilt, something, bro, Hickman the city inspector. Every single time, bro. Like, I'd be like, bro, if you was coming to my house, bro, you wouldn't be getting in. Like, we would be fighting about this, bro, because it's like, y'all need to go on somewhere, bro. Like, leave people alone. Some people truly just want to be left alone. They want to live their life and do them and, just be left alone. And the government be like, hey, oh, you thought you were going to do it? Hey, no, like, bruh. You go try to live in the woods. Oh, we own this.
Strings on who gets invited here, who gets to perform there, who's getting signed, who's getting fired. This is a big thing. We're talking about what, a billionaire? Like, Diddy ain't no small fucking person. This is a hip hop icon, a mogul, somebody that's been there from the beginning with the biggest artists, involved in the craziest shit, dated the most beautiful women, threw the craziest parties, has dirt on every fucking body. And now it's like, yeah, I'm back. He comes home and whatever dirt the feds didn't have, he got.
He finna use it.
And it's like, I'm back. Yeah. Oh, y'all were laughing at me on Instagram.
He finna come back on with his Diddy bop.
Alright, bet. Here's this video. Here's that
it's
picture.
It's gonna be crazy, though.
You were here? Like, Diddy still has a lot of power over a lot of people.
Facts.
And obviously, when we heard all the accusations, nobody's gonna side with somebody that has accusations like that.
See, it's just the allegation that's like, hold on, bro.
He's been found guilty. What he got found guilty of, I'm still like confused about, right? Transporting for prostitution. If you fly a girl from LA to Miami, and you take her to the Louis store, you take her to Dior, you take her to whatever restaurant you want to go to down there, you're spending money on her.
Like,
what if
bro,
you give her cash? You just flat out give her cash, or you sell her, and you end up hooking.
Like, and like that again. All you did was like, look, let's get past all the bull. I'm gonna end up paying this amount of this. Here's the money. Here it go. Let me hit. You can't be flat out to say that, but bruh, that's basically what most of them are doing. I'm gonna fly you out, I'm gonna take you shopping, I'm gonna knock you down, I'm gonna send you back. Bam. And the law be like, oh no, that's against the law. Nigga, you don't get out my wallet and you don't get out my bedroom. Really think about life. And there are a lot of things that we shouldn't be doing. There's a reason why these rules are here. But a lot of them, it's like, bro, if you don't go somewhere, Mr. Government, leave me alone. Like, I pay my bills, I pay my taxes, I go to work, I ain't bothering nobody, I ain't nobody, I ain't taking nothing from nobody. But because I want to go get me a little baddie off the blade, you want to throw me in jail. Like that, like look out, like that is crazy, bro. That is really crazy. Like, bro, we can't do nothing on this earth, bro, without the government. Like, hey, you gotta pay me, or you going to jail, or something, bro. Like again, if you wanted to go live in the woods, there's gonna be some type of government, law enforcement, something that's gonna come and say, "Why are you here?" Like, bro, I'm literally in the middle of nowhere. Nothing is around. Nobody's around, bro. And you found me. What are you doing here? Why are you here? Bothering me.
Up with it. Is that transportation for prostitution? Like, I don't know.
Boy,
I don't
the
see
niggas happy to be getting older, bro. Cause I'm tired, bro. I'm tired.
Pimp shit. Like, yeah, here's Cassie. I don't know. I mean, we found out a lot of things about Cassie in the trial. Her husband, a lot of women are praising him for accepting her. If I was him, I don't think I'd be.
Why? I can, even though I don't want to compare her to her, but is Tiana Trump boyfriend getting that praise? No. You can't. They do two different things. They're doing the same thing. Getting hit. Sorry, but I'm saying.
Here, like the shit that he had to sit there and listen to. I guess if your girl's getting $20 million and you get to enjoy that, but it couldn't be me. But like I said, sentencing will come.
I think more likely she told him a good majority of everything he was going to hear anyway. Cause like you would be a cold person to let your especially your wife, your husband come to trial years after all these things have happened, and then you get to then they get the final thing through the court. No, these are things like, if anything, more than likely she told him everything. They talked about it. They probably cried about it, argued about it, and then moved past it. Because, bruh, again, that is her past. You can't hold all that against her. It's her past. It's something that she was doing with this nigga. It might sound crazy. I didn't hear everything, but still, hey, if the nigga can accept Tiana Trump and he can literally go see a video of seeing her getting maxed out, then hey.
And we'll find out the totality of this trial. You know, it's a possibility he gets hit with like 8 years. He gets hit with 7 years. And yeah, that's damaging. Especially due to the fact that he's what, like 55? You know? Like,
that nigga be home in a year and a half.
Prison time gets a lot more serious the older you get.
Yeah.
Because you don't have many years to just waste. You know? And you only have so many resources inside of prison to maintain health. But I just have a feeling that it's not going to be bad. And I could be wrong. I'll stand on that if I am. But I have a feeling that after the major victory he got today, yeah, I think a lot of people are going to be surprised. And I think Diddy's going to come home a lot sooner than people think.
Facts.
But let me know y'all's thoughts and comments in the comments.
I think so, bro. I think I give it I give it less than a year, bro. I give it less than a year. He's not going to be doing that much time. And even if they say 5 more years, bro, 5 more years compared to I was about to do life is nothing.